Welcome back to Bobby King Iraqi Dinar News. I'm your host, Bobby King, bringing you the latest breaking updates on Iraq's economy, the Iraqi dinar, and what it all means for investors like you. Today's big story: Iraq is finally moving toward the global Forex market, and all signs show Iraq is headed directly to Forex. We can be 100% sure. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and support this channel. Let's dive right in. For years, Iraqi dinar investors around the world have been waiting, watching, and hoping for a spark that would finally breathe life into their long-held banknotes. Countless headlines, endless speculation, and more than a fair share of disappointment have tested their patience. But now, for the first time in a very long time, there is a clear signal that Iraq is preparing to take a historic leap, joining the global foreign exchange market for regular trading. If this happens, and signs suggest that it is more a matter of asterisk when than if, it could change everything. For dinar investors, this move could provide exactly what they have long dreamed of: the ability to cash in their Iraqi dinars, trade freely, and receive the currency of their choice in profits. The weight of the moment. Why is this so shocking and significant? Because Iraq's economy, while rich in resources, has struggled for decades under the heavy burden of war, sanctions, corruption, and instability. The dinar has remained largely isolated, disconnected from the full machinery of the global financial system. Investors holding physical dinar banknotes have faced a frustrating reality: they possessed a currency, but with little to no avenue for international exchange. By stepping into the Forex market, the largest and most liquid financial market on Earth, with over $7 trillion traded daily, Iraq would instantly open its currency to the world. That means supply, demand, speculation, and investment would no longer be constrained to Iraq's borders. Instead, the dinar would live and breathe on the same playing field as the dollar, the euro, the yen, and others. And for those holding dinars, this is not just news, it is a potential lifeline. The hope: cashing in. Imagine this: an Iraqi dinar investor, who for years has held onto stacks of banknotes with no real way to profit from them, finally gains access to global trading platforms. Suddenly, instead of waiting endlessly for banks or governments to set up obscure redemption systems, they can directly trade dinars for dollars, pounds, or any other major currency. This is what Forex could unlock. And not just a static exchange, but active trading, where profits can be made based on the natural ebb and flow of currency markets. The dinar would no longer be just a what-if investment, it would become a liquid, tradable asset. Of course, investors understand that the path ahead may not be smooth. There will be volatility, growing pains, and perhaps even deliberate attempts to control or stabilize the dinar's movements in its early days on the market. But compared to the stagnation of the past, even volatility is progress. A shocking shift for Iraq to the global community. Iraq's decision to integrate with Forex may come as a surprise, even shocking. Why now? Why take such a bold step after decades of financial insulation? The answer lies partly in necessity. Iraq cannot afford to remain on the sidelines forever. With an economy still heavily dependent on oil, and with a growing population demanding jobs, opportunity, and stability, the country must diversify. Connecting the dinar to global markets signals confidence in its reforms, in its central bank, and in its ability to attract international capital. It is also a political message. By aligning more closely with global financial norms, Iraq positions itself not as a shadow economy or a perpetual outsider, but as a serious player. That kind of credibility could, over time, bring in foreign investment, partnerships, and stronger trade ties. The investor's perspective: for dinar holders outside Iraq, this development feels like a vindication of years of faith and patience. Skeptics have often dismissed the dinar as a dead currency, or a gamble that would never pay off. Yet here we are, staring at the very real possibility of seeing the dinar listed alongside the world's most traded currencies. But it is important to temper excitement with realism. Forex does not guarantee overnight wealth. The dinar's value will still be subject to supply, demand, and Iraq's economic fundamentals. There is no magic wand. However, the crucial difference is that investors will finally have options. The ability to trade, move in and out of positions, and participate in global flows, this is what has been missing. And that is why this moment is so powerful. The road ahead, let's be clear, Iraq joining Forex will not solve all problems overnight. There will be challenges, from ensuring proper regulation, to preventing fraud, to stabilizing the currency in the early stages. Some investors will jump in headfirst, others will proceed cautiously. But regardless of individual strategies, the bigger picture is undeniable. Iraq is on the move. After years of rumors and speculation, this step would mark a concrete, historic shift in how the dinar is treated globally. And for those who have waited, the payoff is not just financial. It is symbolic, proof that patience, persistence, and belief in Iraq's eventual rise were not misplaced. A hopeful conclusion: we cannot be 100% certain about many things in life. But when it comes to Iraq's trajectory toward the Forex market, the signs are overwhelming. Every indicator suggests that this is where the country is headed, and once that door is opened, there is no going back. So, to Iraqi dinar investors who have held on through the long nights of doubt, take heart. A new dawn may be breaking. The Forex market could finally be the bridge between your banknotes and the wider world, offering not just redemption, but opportunity. At least, that is how we hope things will go. And for the first time in a long time, that hope feels less like a dream, and more like an approaching reality. In the end, I want to ask all my friends watching to stay positive and patient, because patience truly is the key to success. Please subscribe to my channel and show your support. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Thank you so much.